Hello, everyone. My name is Cameron Harborchuk, and I'm the Executive Director of Gulf Coast Events and Promotions, the parent company of the Gulf Coast Charity Open. On behalf of our entire event staff and all of our sponsors, I would like to welcome all of you to the virtual players meeting for the 2026 Gulf Coast Charity Open, presented by Florida Real Estate Team.
Hi, fellow disc golfers. This is Mike and Kat McClary here with Florida Real Estate Team, and we are the title sponsor for this year's Gulf Coast Charity Open. Once again, we are going to be benefiting Echo of Brandon.
Echo of Brandon is there during emergencies to bridge the gap. Whether it's clothing, food, or life rebounding programs, Echo of Brandon is there to serve you.
We also want to take a chance to thank each and every one of you that have utilized our services over the last several years. Kat and I get an opportunity to work with lots of different people in the Bay Area, but disc golfers by far my absolute favorite to work with. I love the community, which is one of the reasons why you're always going to see me on the disc golf course throughout the week. We hope you have a great weekend, shoot some personal bests, have fun, but most of all, remember, the best traditions start at home.
I want to start by thanking each of you personally for your continued support of the Gulf Coast Charity Open and all Gulf Coast events and promotions initiatives. It's hard to believe that this is the 8th year of the Gulf Coast Charity Open, and in that time, we have been able to raise over $50,000 for charity and serve over 10,000 event participants. What started as a simple idea to bring the first annual multi-course event to Tampa has grown into a full portfolio of 10 PDJ sanctioned events each year, servicing over 2,100 participants. This includes the Gulf Coast Charity Open, the Gulf Coast Triple Crown, the Gulf Coast Tour Challenge, and the Gulf Coast Garage Sale. The funds generated from you all playing these events helps us continue to build disc golf in the Tampa Bay area, and your support is greatly appreciated. The GCCO wouldn't be a charity open without our beneficiary charity. For the 3rd year, we are happy to partner with Echo Brandon. Echo is a local nonprofit that bridges the gap between crisis and stability. Their mission is to assist our neighbors who have suffered a recent emergency get back on their feet through life rebuilding programs. They provide immediate food and clothing to those in need and provide long-term support by way of employment assistance and financial counseling. To date, Echo has provided over 170,000 meals, helped place 132 neighbors with meaningful employment, and have distributed over $100,000 to initiatives to prevent homelessness. We are proud to be able to support their mission with the money that we raised from this event this weekend. For more information or to find out ways that you can help, please visit their website at echofl.org. I want to take a moment to introduce the volunteer staff that has worked year-round to make this event a reality and who you can go to at any point during the weekend for assistance. This amazing group of people put up with me all year long as we work together to plan for all of our events, and all of it without any compensation and in between responsibilities of their normal day jobs and their families. Our entire staff, myself included, are all unpaid volunteers who do this simply because we love the game of disc golf and the community that we have here in Tampa Bay. At Cypress, we have Dana Smith, David Brown, and Michael Griffith. At Picnic Island, Ryan Haas and Ken Sapp. At Maximo Park, Justin Wendt and Danielle Payne. At Taylor Park, Kevin Bradley and Travis Alessi. At Cliff Stevens, Jerry Wolf and Leanne Brunke. And finally, at Coachman and Azalea, Sean McGowan. Combined, we have over 100 years of tournament directing experience and are all dedicated to ensuring that your time here in Tampa for the GCCO is world-class. Providing support to our event staff will be our merchandise specialist teams. Smoke and Chains will be set up at Taylor Park, and Tyler Cyril with Sword Disc Golf will be set up out at Maximo Park. Make sure you swing by and check them out and give them some love for supporting our events. We will be using PDJ live scoring for this event and highly encourage its use among the players. Per PDJ rules, all players have to keep score during the round, and use of the PDJ live scoring app helps ensure that you are recording and submitting an accurate score and avoiding unnecessary penalty strokes. Please make sure that if you are using live scoring, that all the players in your group submit their digital scorecard prior to leaving the course to avoid any delays in getting the next round's hole assignments posted. To access the live scoring from your phone, scan the QR code on the back of your event badge and enter the scoring code 26GCCO. The live scorecard will have the official rules for each hole, so please make sure you review those rules before starting a hole should your group have any questions or concerns. As a reminder, it is the player's responsibility to know, understand, and enforce all PDGA and course-specific rules during play. Should your group have questions about the application of a PDGA or course-specific rule, please play a provisional. A provisional is when there is uncertainty in the application of either a PDGA or course rule, so both outcomes are played and noted in the live scoring app. In these instances, please bring the scorecard and an explanation of the situation to Tournament Central prior to submitting your official scorecard so we can render an official decision. For all ladies in the E-Pool, which is every ladies division with the exception of Novice, FA70, and FA80, please make sure you play your ladies-specific layout, which includes playing all the short pads with the exception of one hole at each course where you will play the long. All ladies will play this layout regardless of division. This will be well notated in the PDGA live scoring app, in our caddy book, and as well with signs out on the course. The weekend starts on Friday with Tyler Cyril in the Tea Time Toss C-Tier event at Maximo Park between 7:15 a.m. and 12 p.m. This is an optional event that provides everyone with the opportunity to get more value and an extra rated round for the weekend. Simultaneously, the GCCO staff will be doing early check-in at Maximo from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. to give players the opportunity to check in, pick up their player packages, and not have to worry about checking in on Saturday morning. Please make sure once you receive your player package, you double-check to make sure all the items are present and correct before leaving Tournament Central. First round hole assignments will be posted at 6 p.m. on Friday evening on the PDGA event results page. So make sure you check before you go to bed so you know exactly where you need to be starting the next morning. The main event starts on Saturday. All players are to report to their first course Saturday morning and must be checked in prior to 8:15 a.m. If you checked in early on Friday, there is no need to check in again on Saturday. First round shotgun start will be at 8:30 a.m. for all pools at all courses. After the completion of the first round, there will be a 90-minute break for lunch and for travel. This time will be determined based on the last card in your pool to finish the round. The exact second round start time will vary from course to course, but will be listed on the PDGA results page for the event. Again, I cannot stress enough, when you finish your first round, please make progress towards your second course to ensure that you do not miss the start of the second round. After the competition ends on Saturday, we will be hosting our annual awards, mini fly mart, and putting competition at Peepaw's Brewing in Pinellas Park, Florida. This venue is located in the center of Pinellas County and is roughly a 20-minute drive from each of our courses. Running from 6:30 to 9:30, we will have additional GCCO items on sale, as well as some special products from our merchandise specialist teams and our local vendors. We will also be hosting our annual putting contest, so make sure you bring a couple of putters with you as well. Finally, in addition to all of this, we will be hosting our annual awards ceremony, where we will be honoring the champions of the 2025 Gulf Coast Tour Challenge and our Volunteer of the Year. The third round will begin at 9 a.m. for all courses on Sunday. After the completion of the third round, there will be a short award ceremony at each course to crown our new champions. As noted earlier, our primary goal for this event is to raise as much money as possible for our beneficiary charity. The greatest contribution to this is through our event's raffle. We are happy to present the largest raffle in our event's history, with an overall value of almost $4,000. This year, it includes a brand new laptop, a tech disc, a Zuka cart, 2 new disc golf bags, entries into next year's GCCO, and a slew of other collectibles and unique items. You can purchase your raffle tickets at Tournament Central during check-in or from any GCCO staff member throughout the weekend. Please note that this is a virtual raffle, so you will not receive any physical raffle tickets, and the winning numbers will be drawn Monday, February 16th at 8 p.m. on the Gulf Coast Events and Promotions YouTube channel. The hardest part of running the GCCO is how do we continue to top the player package from the previous years? And it certainly isn't getting any easier. We try to find items that are not only high quality, but are useful for players on and off the course. Our staff spends months, sometimes years, testing items to make sure that they meet the high standards that we have for quality before we even consider them for our player packages. This year, every player will receive their choice of a trilogy disc. This is our 4th year sponsored and supported by Dynamic Discs, and we are very thankful for the partnership. Each player will have their choice of these amazing molds, but please note that these are all first come, first serve. If you see something you absolutely cannot live without, make sure you come out to early check-in on Friday to get your first choice. Additionally, all amateur players will receive a Gulf Coast Events and Promotions leather coaster set, a pair of merino wool socks, a custom wooden mini, a golf umbrella, a zip-up picnic blanket bag combo, and a pullover sweater. The coaster set, wool socks, event badge, and custom mini will be located inside the plastic bag you receive at check-in. The event badge is your quick access guide to all things GCCO, so please make sure you keep it on you at all times. The QR codes on the back can be used to access the PDGA's result page, to review tee times and hole assignments, the GCCO Caddy Book, as well as the PDGA live scoring app. The live scoring code 26GCCO is also on the back of this badge. The remaining items will be handed to you separately during check-in, so please do not leave Tournament Central until you have received a plastic bag with your name on it, a disc, a sweater, an umbrella, and a picnic blanket/bag. Something our event has become famous for is the customized wooden mini in your player package. This mini is customized 4 different ways, having your name and PDGA number, and the number of times that you have completed in the GCCO indicated as a number inside the wreath, as well as stars for each time that you have won the event in the past. There will be additional player package items and dry fit jerseys with the event logo on sale all weekend. Please see a staff member at any course for details. All items are first come, first serve. For our pros, I apologize. We don't have any fancy player package items, but we do have an additional $3,000 added cash. Finally, before we send everyone off, I wanted to take a moment to thank all of our wonderful event sponsors. Our title sponsor, Florida Real Estate Team, Mike and Kat, not only a fantastic financial supporter of our event, but have become close friends with everyone on staff. We are so thankful for the relationship we have built with them and greatly appreciate their continued support and contributions to our community. Additionally, we have our platinum sponsors, Dynamic Discs and Chain Assembly, our gold sponsors, Sun King Discs, Polk County Disc Golf Club, Smoking Chains Disc Golf, Sword Disc Golf, the Lamona Disc Golf Club, Southern Turf Company, and the Florida Hummingbird. Our silver sponsors, the Sarasota Sky Pilots, the Gainesville Chainhawks, and Mr. Daniel Hippie Harmon. And finally, our bronze sponsors, Dana Smith, Cassie Fleming and the Juggling Buddha, Paron Disc Golf, the Taylor Park Disc Golf Club, the Nature Coast Disc Golf Club, and DG Nomad. Please make sure to support the companies and groups that support us. All links to our sponsors will be in the description below in this video. Our staff strives for your enjoyment at our events, so we genuinely hope each of you has an amazing experience enjoying some of the best courses that the state of Florida has to offer this weekend. Thank you again for participating in the 2026 Gulf Coast Charity Open, presented by Florida Real Estate Team, and good luck this weekend.